Play. Starting right now. Here's your host Alfredo Leon.
Back Ella as where will LeBron James go in free agency? So no one's surprised LeBron James will become a free agent this summer. James' agent informed the Cleveland Cavaliers that he will decline his $35.6 million player option for 2018-19 and become an unrestricted free agent this summer, according to Joe Vardon of Cleveland.com. Opting out doesn't necessarily lower the Cavs' chances of re-signing James, as he could still re-sign since they hold his full bird rights. However, that decision does hurt suitors that are over the cap, such as the Houston Rockets, since trading for LeBron was the only feasible option for landing him. On the opposite side, James' decision benefits the Los Angeles Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers, as both teams could create the capital to sign LeBron outright. Since they no longer have to trade for James, both teams can concentrate their assets in hopes of landing Kawhi Leonard to sweeten the pot for James to sign thereafter. LeBron was drafted by the Cavaliers in 2013 and returned to the land in 2014 after winning 2 championships with the Miami Heat. He led the Cavs to the finals in each of his 4 years since his return and helped Cleveland win its first professional sporting title in over 5 decades in 2016. This is not surprising at all because of the fact that LeBron is contemplating leaving and everything like that. But I saw a video from ESPN on YouTube saying that by Dave McMenamin saying that LeBron, the way he exited his loss to the Golden State Warriors in the finals, that he may not leave because that's not a good buy. Who knows? Maybe he's just doing that just to, probably because he was upset over the loss and he didn't want to, do it with the crowd because of how upset they were. But he may end up leaving. I think he'll leave. Where I think he'll go, probably either between the Lakers or the Sixers. One of those two will be it. If he wants to win goes back to the finals, he'll go to the 76ers. Because they have a lot of talent there with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, and they got shooters and stuff, especially trading for a player to draft and everything. But where I think he also could go would be the Lakers, but I don't know if he'll go to the Lakers because if he won't go back to the finals, and he'll end up having to lose to the Warriors. He'll go back to the finals, but the Western Conference finals, and he'll end up losing to the Warriors most likely, and he won't go back to the finals. Does he want to do that? Instead of having to no longer worry about going to the finals because he doesn't want to hurt his finals record every more, I would rather go to the finals and take my chances. And you never know, a situation like in 2016, come back and win a series and win a championship. But going to the Western Conference Finals and losing, there's no shot at the championship. So we'll see what he does. If he wants to go back to the finals, which is what he wants, I would think his best location would be the Sixers. But he stated before in interviews that he said family is the most important thing right now, his kids and everything like that, especially with his son Bronny going to high school soon. That could factor into this decision as well, him where he's going or where he wants to play. That'll factor as well. He's always mentioned family, so he's probably going to discuss with his friends, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony as well, and his agent, good friends and everything like that, see where he'll end up going. I personally think it'll be either L.A. or Philly, but if he stays in Cleveland, good for him because he thinks the best situation is for him to stay at home and where his family is from and mostly where he wants to keep his kids and everything. So that'll all play a factor to where he'll go. But I personally think he's leaving, and I think it's either L.A. or Philly. Those are his best options, in my opinion, for him to win a championship, especially if the Lakers get Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. He's definitely going there because then they'll have a big three. And they can challenge the Warriors for a championship, that's for sure. Definitely will be a Western Conference Finals matchup. The question is, will he go back to the finals, though? Is he willing to sacrifice a trip to the finals just so he could end up not having another record loss and going to the West as well? Even the San Antonio Spurs have said they didn't want to trade Kawhi Leonard to the West, but in the West. But if they do, if a situation with the Lakers have a deal they can't pass up, they can't say no because that would be some situation you can't pass up if you're the Spurs. But LeBron, though, I don't think he's going to go to the Houston Rockets because the fact is they will have to trade for him, and Diggins will have to get rid of some cap space there in order for him to play with James Harden and Paul. But I honestly don't think he's going to go there because the fact that they have to do a lot of moves and everything, and the fact is they don't want to give up their team, most of their roster. Where he's definitely not going to go is the Warriors. No way that's possible. Draymond Green even said that if that's going to happen, he will probably not be there. that's a possibility as well. Similar to when Harrison Barnes realized when they signed Kevin Durant that he was not going to be there, and that turned out to be the case. So I don't think he's going to the Warriors. The NBA will be broken after that. After that, I'd probably be better off watching some 90s NBA with Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing and Charles Barkley and John Stockton instead, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, you name it. Instead of watching the NBA the way it is now, because the NBA will be broken and it'll essentially be a monopoly for the Warriors because they'll be the dominant team and no team is going to mess with them. So I don't think that's going to happen. But he did say, though, there was reports like Stephen A. Smith mentioned in a First Take that he had some people saying that LeBron texted Durant saying that he was going to, do you have where to join him in L.A.? But then the LeBron and Durant's camps denied that. So I don't think those two will play together in Golden State or LA, because why would you want to do that? But the thing is now with super teams, this happens a lot, especially when LeBron joined Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami. Anything could happen, but I don't think that's going to be the case to going to the Lakers. Why would you leave a situation if you're Durant, like the Warriors, winning all those back-to-back championships and finals MVPs? It just wouldn't make sense. LeBron, though, he's probably going to end up moving out, but he's not going to join Durant or Durant join him. That wouldn't make any sense for Durant giving up all those championships that he could end up winning. I don't think that's going to happen. But LeBron, though, he's definitely leaving. In my opinion, I think he's going to end up either being LA or Philly. I'm not sure which one. It all depends on his family situation and everything. But this is no surprise at all that he opted out. Totally expected. And we'll see where he ends up going from here. That's for sure. And one of those teams will be where he signs come July 1st. Don't be surprised. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you're brand new. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.